What up, everybody? This is the Chicago Sports Talk here today with another video regarding the Chicago Bears taking on the Miami Dolphins. As the Chicago Bears look like they're starting to get shit out with their wide receiver that they drafted. I mean, not drafted, they traded for uh, Chase Claypool, who they traded for. So, what's up, everybody? Like, I want to give my thoughts on the whole trade deadlines real quick. The Roquan and the Robert Quinn trades were good because we got some draft picks back. We got so much draft picks out of them. And if you go look at the Claypool pick, yeah, you might want to say, oh, Claypool is mid. I've seen like a lot of comments saying Claypool is fucking mid. I'm like, bruh, Claypool is not. The reason why the Bears had to make that Claypool move was because there was no talented receiver in this upcoming offseason that would have been a better that would have been better for the Bears. Don't believe me? Sorry, I'm outside real quick. I'm using recording this on my phone, but the reason why we had to get Claypool was because there wasn't many receiver talent this upcoming offseason. Go look at it. I'm not kidding. Go look at the wide receiver class from this upcoming offseason, and you will know I'm telling the truth. That is why the Bears needed to trade for Claypool. And I know Claypool brings a lot to this team. He brings separation, he brings speed. Basically, he is the wide receiver that you would want for your young developing quarterback. And I know it's true. Going forward for the Chicago Bears, their offense is going to look good. You want to know why? Because we added that number one spot. I'm willing to die on it if it's not true. The Bears' offense is going to be good going forward, and I'm going to die on the ship if it backfires on me. The defense, however, after losing two of their arguably best players, well, I should say not one of them because one of them had one sack and then became MIA for a bit. You have got like the defense is going to struggle because we have no Roquan who led the league in tackles and we have no pass rush. All we have in the pass rush is Dominic Robinson and Travis Gibson. And the linebackers are with Nicholas Murrow, who's not known for a big time linebacker, and we got Jack Sanborn, who a lot of Bears fans have said he's a hidden gem on this linebacker corps, and he's going to get his opportunity to shine. But that doesn't change the fact that this Bears defense is going to struggle. Don't believe me? Last the Cowboys gave the entire blueprint how to beat this Chicago Bears defense. They, they ran the football. They didn't even care if it was a blowout. They kept running the football down our throats, and that's why they ran the fucking score on us. Yep, I agree. So over these upcoming games, the Bears are going to be in a lot of high score games. So the Dolphins look like if we can't go cover CeeDee Lamb and Michael Gallup, then how are we gonna cover uh, Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle? Like I said before, don't let the stats fool you that the Bears are top five against the pass because playing like we're playing right now, this is professional football. This ain't Powerpuff football. This ain't uh, Pee Wee League football. This ain't retarded league football. This ain't the fucking Canadian Football League. This is national football at its finest. This is the highest skill level of football we have. No question, no doubt about it. If if I'm let me ask you a question to the chat real quick. If a defense allows the offense to if a defense allows the offense to score at least almost 50, is that not a problem on the defense? And it's not only on the defense, it's on the coaching staff because as a defensive coach, he is going to he has to get his players ready to play. He he has that's his job as a coach is to get his players ready. And it's on the players too. Don't get it twisted. They've been playing football since they were fucking kids. Don't get it twisted too, because playing like we played against the Cowboys, the defense looked like it was like a, a person that's so trash in Madden turned the settings on rookie mode and just kept running the football down the throat. Claypool can't look like a superstar right away mid-season learning. He's gonna look like a superstar because that is what he brings to the table. Let me ask you something, Dark Rebel. In 2020, which was the year he got drafted, he almost had 1,000 yard season with the corpse of Big Ben. I'm gonna say this: did Claypool have a good quarterback? No, he had the corpse of Big Ben, who was pretty much washed. He had the only time he looked decent was when he had Trubisky. And Kenny Pickett has been horrible, absolutely horrible. The last time Claypool actually looked that good as a wide receiver, which was his rookie season. And that was because they were using him more. And that was the last time Big Ben was accurate down the field. In 2021, Big Ben couldn't even throw past the 5 yard. Like, and then this year, he looked Claypool looked decent under Trubisky. But when they benched him, and I'm gonna say this, who who's that Steelers play caller again? Matt Mayhawk or whatever. He's not a good play caller too, so don't get it twisted. Luke Getzey is gonna find a way to use Claypool, and I'm not expecting Claypool. And we hold on, Dark Rebel, real quick. Claypool, I'm not expecting Claypool to have a huge monster game against the Dolphins. I'm expecting us to do the same shit we did against the Cowboys. Run the football. As time goes on, Claypool is going to look dynamic in this offense. As I said it earlier, if we're going to be in a quote unquote shootout with the Dolphins, which is most likely the case, because playing if we give up almost 50 points to the Cowboys, we are going to give up 60 points to the fucking Dolphins. Because looking at how their offense is, they have Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Mike Gesicki, and Tua's not that bad. I was wrong, very wrong. I thought Tua was gonna fucking suck this year, but Tua, ever since ever since he has got the chance to start, he has been undefeated. The only times the Dolphins have ever lost is when they had their backups Teddy Bridgewater and Skylar Thompson. I don't even know who Skylar Thompson was until that Jets game. So I'm going to say this. The key here to winning against the Dolphins is the offense has to put longer drives. because this is, like I told you, this is going to be a shootout game. And I think that's what we all want for Justin Fields, to keep constantly scoring points, to have like a 5 touchdown performance. So, just real quick here. As for the defense, I have to say this. You have got to play like you're in the NFL. If you don't, then next man up. Next man up. So I don't want to get clearly overhyped. Claypool looked faster than Brendan Marshall after the same. Claypool will be playing an elite level. I believe that. I believe Claypool will be that person. And people might call me a homer, but he might have the chance to be the number one wide receiver at the end of the year. The Bears had to make this move because they have to they had to make this move because there is no wide receiver this upcoming offseason that is very talented. Name me one wide receiver this upcoming offseason that is far talented than Claypool. The currently, I don't know if you guys can hear me, but currently the best the best receiver right now in this upcoming offseason is Nelson Aguilar. And don't believe me? Go check for yourself. He is by far the best wide receiver going in. And he's barely the number two option. He's like the number three. Fucking fly, but anyways, let me get to my score prediction real quick. I think this is gonna be, like I said, another shootout game for the Bears, where the offense looks good, but the defense absolutely is playing horrible. Like they should not even be fucking playing in the NFL. I predict the final score to be 33 Dolphins, 27 Bears. And could the Bears win this game? Yes. Would it shock me? No. Maybe a little bit. Because this is a Dolphins team that is good when their quarterback is healthy. Your only best hope of winning the game is if you have Tua revert back to the Tua, turn the ball over. Dolphins ain't scoring for you. We ain't losing by 20, Alex. If you look at this game, the Dolphins are only favored by 5 points. I'm just saying we're not losing by 20. We're losing by 7. At best, we lose by 5. If we win this matchup, it's going to be because of the offense putting together a good drive and the Dolphins not having time left to score. So could this come back to bite me? Sure, but as of right now, it would shock the hell out of me. The Dolphins are in a race with the Bills. It would shock the hell out of me if we were like, for example, what if we were heading to Miami and we shocked the hell out of everybody and somehow beat the Dolphins? It don't get it twisted. This is in Chicago. The Dolphins are a South Beach team, and living in Florida for basically half of my life, the Dolphins are used to playing in hot, warm temperature. They're coming up to Chicago, and by it looks, it's going to be 46 degrees up there. Not that cold, but that's how it gets in the winter. So I'm just saying, I'm still picking the Bears to lose. and that's because the Bears are not a good team. They don't have they have the offense to score points in this game, but they do not have the defense. Even if they had Roquan and Robert Quinn, they are not a good defense. They're not a good defense. The only positive thing of the Bears defense is the cornerbacks. Jalen Johnson looks like a shutdown cornerback. Eddie Jackson's returning back to his 2018 self. Kyler Gordon is starting to get better, and Kendall Vildor proved me wrong. And Jaquan Brisker, I didn't expect any. I didn't. I expected good out of him ever since we drafted Jaquan Brisker, and he's doing what I expected him to do. So, anyways, I'm gonna end this video quite here. And remember, the only thing that matters going forward is the development of Justin Fields. Bottom line, not not anything matters this season. We're not. We already. Even if we do sneak, let's just say out of a miracle we sneak it into the right card. You see this team winning a Super Bowl? Probably not. Most likely not. I don't know even why I said probably. As far as goes, I expect Justin Fields to have the same exact day as he did against the Cowboys. So, anyways, it's been your boy, the Chicago Sports Talk, Michael. Um, as always, it's bear down for life every day, baby. As always, bear down. And subscribe to the channel if you are new.